I had to start asking myself, like, sister, are you really happy here? And it's like, not being afraid of the answer is no. You are now tuned in to the Healing Hot Girl podcast, made for women who are finally giving themselves permission to show up as the women they always knew they could be. If you're here, that means you're ready for an upgrade. So, without further ado, let's get into this episode. Hey, Healing Hot Girls, and welcome back to another episode of the podcast. So, y'all, we are here with a quick episode on how to romanticize your life, girl. Simply because I feel like I've been in it everywhere. I'm thinking everything is so cute and so multi, and I just want to share. And honestly, I feel like my life has been happier, if that makes sense, because I am getting back to my roots of showing the life that I live through my lens. One thing I wrote down in my show notes that I'm going to base this whole episode off of is loving your life makes your life glamorous. So we often talk about romanticizing your life, right? But I feel like people only feel comfortable enough to romanticize their life if it's glamorous. And when I say glamorous, that can mean different things to different people. My idea of glam is a life that I don't have to take a break from, a life that I'm actually enjoying and embarking on every moment in, a life where I'm free and I'm my authentic self and I'm able to show up as me without questions, concerns, comments. I don't want to hear none of that shit. And, but I'm just saying, like, that's a life of glamour to me. Like, we love, honestly, okay, it's not even, okay, we love the money too. I'm not even going to cap. I'm not even going to sit here and act like I don't think about it. We love the money. We love a coin. We love a bag, okay? But it's also like just looking good, feeling good. You don't have to be decked out in 25 labels to look good, okay? I could kill these hoes in an Old Navy fit. Talk about it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like looking good, feeling good. It's really about how you put it together. You know what I'm saying? So loving your life makes your life glamorous. And you can't love your life unless you lead a life you love. Oh my God, I just did a tongue twister. Okay. So how do we lead a life we love? Right? We start doing things that bring us joy. Asking myself, is this making me happy or is this draining me? A lot of times I would stay in situations because I felt like I needed to be there, or I felt like the person needed my support, or I just felt obligated to be there. I'm just gonna be honest. But that doesn't necessarily mean that I was happy there. Just because I was good at a job didn't mean that I was thriving or that I was happy there. So I had to start asking myself, like, sister, are you really happy here? Like, whenever you leave here, you feel drained. Whenever you talk to this person, you feel like you fucked up or you made a huge mistake. It's not really giving, I had to start asking myself, like, sister, are you really happy here? And it's like, not being afraid of the answer is no. You're not happy, you can change your environment. You can move along. You know what I'm saying? Like, you totally can. We always know the answer in our hearts, but we are too afraid of what comes after that. So it's like, okay, if I say that I'm no longer happy here, what happens? Let's take a relationship, for example. If I'm no longer happy with how the relationship is going, what can go left? It really depends on what your factors are. So I know a lot of people live with their partners. It's like, okay, then I'm going to have to find somewhere to live. Then I'm going to have to find this. I'm going to have to figure this out. And then but it's like, would you rather settle and not be happy than to take that risk and go out on your own? Would you rather sit in a relationship where you're not happy? You feel like your partner is not fulfilling you. You feel like your partner is not filling your cup. They're not learning your love languages. They're not loving you in the way that you want to be loved. But you stay. Why? Because it's comfortable? Because you've known this person for how many years? Because this person doesn't require you to grow? How's that working for you? Okay, exactly, sister. If you're not genuinely happy, get up out of there, okay? Because your happiness is a priority too. Unless it's like, okay, we're both actively working on stuff, or we both been a little distracted, we could put a little work in. Okay, then just fight for your marriage. But if it's like, you're literally like not doing anything right, you have to go. Go ahead, sister. Okay? And it doesn't even really have to be about a guy. I keep using those examples because those are the easiest ones and those are at the top of my brain. But when it comes to work, how can you stay in an environment that's toxic? How can you stay in an environment where you don't feel safe enough to share your opinion, where you're easily shot down, where you're easily targeted? How can you stay in an environment how can you grow in an environment like that? You can't. You literally cannot. If you are not feeling like you're growing in that environment, if you're not feeling happy in that environment, if you're not feeling peace, then go ahead, bro. That's one of the easiest ways to start living a life that you love, okay? And start creating the life that you love by making choices that make you happy, okay? And then another thing that comes with that is being okay with what comes with that. A lot of people aren't going to agree with what your happiness is, but at the end of the day, you need to understand that it's not about them and it's all about you. If these are things that are making you happy, genuinely, you cannot focus on how it's making other people feel. You have to focus on the joy that it's bringing you. If it feels right in your soul, if it feels right in your spirit, it feels right at your core, then it's for you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody will fall in line when the time comes. It'll be like, girl, you told me to give up on my dream. Now you believed in me the whole time? I'm confused. But you do have to understand, you doing this for you. You doing this for future you doing this for your future kids, or if you got kids now, you doing it for them. You doing this for legacy. You doing this for something bigger than yourself. I'm just putting in the groundwork now so that my kids can have it a little bit easier, maybe a lot of it easier. I really hate that they've created a toxic meaning behind romanticizing your life, and it's like, oh, not everything needs to be glamorized, but I feel like that's one way to stay grateful in my eyes. I feel like romanticizing your life helps you stay grateful because it's reminding you there's beauty in everything. Even if you had a shit day, it's like I look up in the sky and I see a fucking, what is it? Oh, I saw a animal in the sky, right? I saw a paw print. Oh my God, it reminded me of my dog Sally. So now I took a picture of it and it was like, oh my God, this reminded me of my dog Sally. I was having a shitty day. Look at this now. My day is turned up. I'm grateful. I'm thankful. So it's like, just seeing the world through my lens, I feel like it's also a way for people to learn to understand you and understand what you care about. Like me, I post stuff like books. I might post my record player. I might post me gaming. I might post a planner. I might post the sky. I might post the street. This is something that I saw today. I might post some art. So it's really depending on how I'm feeling and how that made me feel in the moment. But romanticizing, I feel like that needs to stop being seen as such a negative thing. Just because I feel like it's you sharing the world through your lens. A lot of us have different perspectives. A lot of us have different views. And a lot of us don't go to the same places. Somebody might be 20,000 miles across the world and we're able to easily see the world through their lens. And it's like, oh, they're romanticizing their life. Girl, yes, because I feel like everybody needs to do that. Even if you're not an influencer, let us see the world through your lens. I feel like it's such a beautiful opportunity that we have to just share that. I just feel like all of that makes your life glamorous. What you choose to add to your life is what makes your life glamorous. If you are going around hating your life, that is your fault and that is your problem and you have work to do. Simply because it's your life, you can dictate who's in your life and who's not. You can dictate what's in your life and what's not. And if you hate your life and if you don't like the way life is going, you need to hire and fire accordingly. You have stuff to work out. Personally. That don't have nothing to do with the outer world. And I hate when people try to project and it's just I hate the world. No, baby, you hate your world. You don't hate the world, you hate your world. Okay? Pull it together. Do something different. So yeah, y'all. Loving your life makes your life glamorous. And in order to feel like your life, in order to love your life, you have to choose things that you love to be a part of your life. And stop being so afraid to say that you no longer want these things. If you no longer want that friend, tell her. If you no longer like the way your friend talks to you, tell them. If you no longer like the way your man treats you and you ready to grow and evolve, tell him. If you no longer like the space you're in, change it. If you no longer want to be where you are, do something different, my sister. All of that takes a part in you feeling like your life is that life. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like we also idealize other people's lives sometimes. And it's now I see it as motivation when certain people live a certain life. But it's also I don't know. I don't want to sound cocky when I say this, but I feel like I've only ever envisioned my future life as my inspiration. Some people was oh my God, if she can do it, I can do it too. I take inspiration that way from other people. But when I envision my life, I don't compare it to anybody else's because I know that my path is different. It's I don't see anybody else when I think of what I want my life to look like in the future. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have anybody I could compare it to. I don't want I don't want to say basic, but I don't want a life that other people have. I want my own life. And it's like, I always was able to see my future self in it. And it's like, bro, this is what I want. I want this. I want my life to look like this. And the fact that I was so young and I was able to visualize that is crazy to me. But, yeah, get a vision for your life and allow yourself to embark on it, y'all. Like, the first step is saying yes or no. No, I don't want this. Yes, I want this. No, I don't want that. Yes, I want this. No, yes, no, yes. Pick a side, okay? And stand on it, okay? Don't say no, you don't want that, and then you go chasing that because you think nothing else down the line is coming. Yeah, I'm clocking that. And start taking pictures of your life. Like, even if you are not the kind of person who likes to be in pictures, maybe you go by a lake one day. Take a picture of the lake. Oh my God, girl, this is beautiful. This is such a peaceful moment. I want to remember this. Take a mental picture, even if you're not the kind of person who take pictures. It's like, damn. Now when you meditate, you could envision the lake. And it's like, oh my God, take me back to the lake. I could woosah and go back to ground zero. I could get grounded because I'm visualizing how I felt at the lake. You know? But me, I have to see the picture. I'm like, oh my God, I remember this moment. This is the day that he sent me this. And this is the day that. And I'm able to be like, oh my God, this turned my whole day around. Because I just had that little memory. So yeah, y'all. Part of choosing yourself, part of loving yourself is saying yes to the things that you love. And even if you don't know what you love yet, take this as an opportunity to learn, okay? But yeah, I can't wait to see y'all in the next episode. Don't forget that hot girls need healing too, but that's okay because that's what we're here for. I love y'all. Again, I'll see y'all in the next episode. I said that already. Bye.